Welcome back, everybody, to Miniature Garden. In the last episode, it comes to find out that, well, we're all dead at midnight, and we gotta find a way out of here, otherwise things will get bad very quickly. Still no phone signal. That's so inconvenient when you can't use the phone. I wonder where Itsuki is. What? I followed Sumika's finger. There at the base of the stairs, I spotted the crouching Ayana and Itsuki trying to calm her down. I couldn't see Komi anywhere. Itsuki!
Yokatta. Ayana-chan wa daijoubu mitai da yo.
Apparently in the last episode, the silver-haired girl pulled a knife on Ayana and she freaked out, but Sumika says it was because of a joke she played. So, I don't know. Seems kind of weird though, right? I see. I continued down the stairs toward the tube, but Sumika stayed behind. Probably because, as she said, Ayana threw a fit right after looking at her. Ayana, are you alright? Don't worry about it. We're all friends here, right? She addressed Sumika, who still lingered on the stairs with a worried expression. She answered Ayana with a smile. With that, Ayana suddenly started ascending the stairs toward her. What was going on? What the hell? Aww. They're hugging. Aww. I continued gazing at the two in confusion. And I said that as though confirming something. Sumika on the other hand seemed completely bewildered. It's alright. I felt the scene prod something in the back of my mind. Right. This was a very old memory of mine. From back when I was very little, just an innocent child. Someone embraced me with comforting words on their lips, but I just couldn't remember who it was.
Yasunari, 目の前の美しい光景に見とれるのも結構だけど、そろそろ戻ってきなよ。
Huh? Itsuki's voice brought me back to reality. I wasn't lost in anything. I'm sorry. Sumika and Ayana seemed to have separated before I knew it, and now are looking down on me from the top of the stairs. Come on, people. Do you have a problem with me or what? Ayana, can you tell us exactly what happened? I never know where she is. Damn it. She's supposed to stay with us. I can't be looking for her now. I gotta worry about it and get the hell out of here. Did something happen during their chase?
Ayana-chan? 少し休んだ方が良さそうだよね。
We're on a clock here, people. You look pretty pale, though. Maybe you should get some rest. I could read the obvious exhaustion on her face. She was running around all the places moments ago. Guess we shouldn't push her too hard at the moment.
いいよ。俺ちょっとその辺探しに行ってくる。
でも。
大丈夫。そんな離れたところには行かない。安成たちはしばらく休んでなよ。
じゃあ私も行きます。
Sumika volunteered for the search group too. I wonder if she did that to make Ayana feel less anxious.
そう。じゃあ一旦二組に分かれるということで。
襲われそうになったら根性で最高の叫び声を上げますから。
Huh, I doubt it.
頼もしいな。
Itsuki better prepare some earplugs.
それだけ大きな叫び声なら多分相手も気絶するんじゃない？
Yeah.
なんだか乙女としてのプライドがズタボロに傷ついた気がします。
What? And with such jokes, Itsuki and Sumika left. Ayana and I sat down on the stairs. It didn't seem like the sun had fallen yet. How long was this evening going to last anyway? I suddenly heard Ayana heave a sigh next to me. Tired?
ごめんね。実を言うと、ちょっと。
Yeah, this whole situation's pretty messed up, isn't it? I mean, we don't have any idea what's going on or, nothing. We don't even have the slightest clue what might be happening. I mean, all of the students beside us disappeared, and this evening glow seemed as though it would last forever. We found out that our lives might be in danger, and we cannot leave the school grounds. We don't even know if we'll ever see our homes again. I guess I was the weird one for being able to take all this in relative calmly.
ねえ、安成。
ん？
さっきね、
Oh.
昔のことをちょっとだけ思い出した気がするの。
Yeah?
そう。逃げ出した時。
What on earth did you remember? There was a part of her childhood that was gone clear from her memories as far as I knew. I didn't know what kind of event she had forgotten exactly either.
私のお父さんとお母さんが死んだ理由。安成も詳しいことは知らないんだよね。
I mean, I only heard they were involved in an accident of some kind.
私は気がついたらいなかった
It's
の。
too bad. This was not the first time she told me that. Ayana had lost the memories around the period her parents passed away, and as she puts it, by the time she came to, they were simply no longer around, as though they'd suddenly disappeared. The relatives with whom she was living at the time told her that her parents passed away in an accident. That's the same as what I'd heard. But I'd heard Ayana say some peculiar things a few times since then, that she didn't believe it was just an accident. That she felt like everyone was hiding something from her, you know?
それでね、さっき思い出したかもしれない記憶にね。
Yeah?
お母さんたちが
Oh.
血まみれで倒れてたの。
Her voice was devoid of emotion.
私、泣いてたの。怖くて泣いてたの。でもね、怖かったのは、お母さんたちが死んでたからじゃないの。
Ayana? Realizing she was acting kind of strange, I glanced at her face. It was as though her eyes were gazing into nothingness. Look at them. They're empty.
私ね、
Oh God.
さっき分かった気がしたの。あれは、人を殺した時の怖さだったと思う。血まみれで動かなくなった人間を見て、自分のしたことが怖くなったんだと思うの。
She murdered her parents? Hey. She clutched her head and crouched down. It was the first time I've ever seen her like this.
ねえ、安成。安成は本当のこと知ってるんじゃないの？私がお母さんたちを殺しちゃったんじゃないの？みんなそれを知ってるから嘘ついて教えてくれないんじゃないの？ねえ、安成。安成は知ってた？知ってたんだよね。
Hey, calm down, calm down. Ayana, I seized her shoulders. Calm down. What the hell's gotten into you all of a sudden?
だって私。
That's a whole lot of nonsense. What the hell are you even talking about? How the hell could you kill them? How old were you back then? All I was told that it was an accident. I'm not lying. And your relatives probably couldn't tell you the details because you were so little at the time.
そうかな。
I very damn well do. If you want, I can ask my aunt later. If we came back from the shit show alive, that is.
そうだよね。ごめんね。
Like something snapped.
私、ちょっとおかしかったね。
The situation's just getting to your head, alright? Let's think about something fun instead. Ayana let out a deep breath as I let her go.
とんち話を考えよう。
Do I like stand-up comedy? Of course I do. What?
安成は一休さんとキッチョムさん
What
どっ
kind
ち
of
が好き？
question is that? George Carlin any day of the week. I love his humor. I don't know enough about them to make such a choice, but I did make a choice. Personally, that is my personal favorite comedian is George Carlin. Fortunately, he died a few years back. Rest in peace. Ayana was still trying a bit too hard, was slowly returning back to her usual self. As I was thoroughly relieved by that fact, I also thought back on her sudden change just then. I wanted to ask her whether nothing really happened in the bathroom. Something happened. Something happened. But I wasn't sure if I could when she was asking. Yeah, she's very unstable right now. It was the first time I've seen her go all weird like that. But it made me recall a memory of my own. Just after she realized her parents were gone, she suddenly became afraid of her favorite doll. Oh no. It was the first present she'd received from her parents, but she always treasured it as her most prized possession. But one day she just suddenly threw it away. I thought it was a bit strange at the time, but it was right after her parents' death, and I was too old to pay that much attention. But now that I thought about it, that event was probably tied to her fit just now. Well, I mean, I guess I couldn't blame her for becoming a bit mental in this kind of situation, you know? It all seems so hopeless. Anyway, I had to remember to keep my cool for us both. After all, ever since that day her parents disappeared, it was me she was relying on most. So how you guys liking the game so far? I'm quite enjoying it. I like these mystery games. Uh-oh. I don't have time for this. You kidding me? Everyone's just disappearing. So everyone's just kind of getting separated and they're disappearing or what? I don't know what's going on. Oh, never mind. So this is Ryu talking. Seems like I was off my mark in the end. I was pretty sure there was something in the old principal's office. Still, I found something on my way that might have something to do with the 7 mysteries. I was curious, but I had a more important goal right now. I better hide it for now. Oh, it's a little toy. I unzipped the back of my bag that was designed as a plush toy and shoved the torn piece of paper I'd found inside. What a cute thing. Okay, now is not the time for that. There had to be something in this old part of the school building. They had to have left something behind. This year it was my turn. What does that mean? I would put an end to this. To this miniature festival. To this nonsense. It didn't seem like there was anything else that would prove useful here. Well, I found one drawer that I couldn't open, but there was nothing I could do without a key. I wonder where I should go next. I separated from the group without telling anyone anything. Yasunari and the rest were probably worried. I wondered if Ayana was alright. Itsuki caught up to her, so I figured I wouldn't be needed. I wonder if I was a cruel person. But this was for Ayana's sake too. The situation was growing worse, I could tell that much. But I couldn't tell them anything yet. It pained me to keep silent, but I needed more clues first. If I told them an incomplete version, I'd probably just confuse them. Or should I have tried that nonetheless in hopes they would cooperate? No, that was probably a bad idea. And we still had a little time. Guess I tried checking the library once, then go back up to meet with everyone. Itsuki popped up right in front of my eyes as I tried to leave the room. How?
心配で探しに来た。Yasunari たちも心配してるよ。
You guys think there's more to Itsuki than, you know, he's not telling? Because remember, he transferred here for the mysteries. I wonder if he's involved in all this somehow, you know?
ごめんなさい。一人。
なあ、柴谷さんと途中ではぐれちゃって。
そう。
I imagine Yasunari stayed behind with Ayana while the other two came looking for me. Orimoto Itsuki. I wasn't sure what to think about him yet. He seemed a bit odd, though I couldn't put to words how. In any case, I was glad Ayana turned out to be okay.
いきなり一人で行動して、どうかしたの？
ちょっと、忘れ物を取りに行きたくて。
そうだったんだ。それなら一言言ってくれればよかったのに。
ごめんなさい。
Wasn't he curious why I was in this room? Or was he masking it on purpose? He must have had like a billion questions for me.
小宮さん、結構マイペースだね。綾菜ちゃんを追いかけてたと思ったのに。
いつきが来たの。
初対面の俺たちのことはどうでもいい？
そんなことない。
ごめん、冗談だからそんな必死な顔しないでよ。じゃあ、用事済んだみたいだし、合流しようか。
There was definitely something odd about him. I always thought Itsuki was a little odd, you know? I couldn't tell him anything if he wouldn't ask. I guess I would have to wait a little before visiting the library.
住処回収しないと。
そうだね。
He's freaking out.
帰り道にいてくれればいいけど。
ねえ、思ったのだけど、あなたすごく冷静。
That's kind of been his whole shtick, you know? Like, this whole situation, he's been kind of calm about the whole thing. Thinking there's more, he knows more than he lets on, you know? It was as though he didn't realize we were in danger at all, or that he genuinely didn't care if any of us got hurt. That was the extent of how unnaturally fearless he seemed to me. Itsuki made a surprised face for a second, but it soon turned into a smile.
そう？そうだね。少しワクワクしてるかも。
ワクワク。
ほら俺、怪奇七不思議に興味あるから。
He is a mystery himself. He's one of the seven.
そう。
I
wondered if that was all.
あ、怪奇七不思議といえば、小宮さんは知ってる？この学園そのものが怪奇七不思議だって話。
Well, that would make sense, right? The school's a mystery, there's other six reside inside of it.
ごめん、大丈夫だった？
Who the hell's Komi?
大丈夫でしたけど、怖かったですよ。
根性で最高の叫び声あげればよかったのに。
It's weird when they use like first names and they use last names. It confuses me sometimes. Can never keep people straight.
いやいや、冗談ですからね。
I know there's like four people,
という
but
か、あんまりむやみに声出したくなかったんです。
I'll get it
も
one
し
of
か
these
したら
days.
私たちを襲った人が潜んでるかもしれないですし。
Come on, if you think we would have ran into someone right now, right? I mean, we've been through the school like up and down. Like, where could they be hiding? Unless they're hiding in the group.
ああ、それもそっか。
I think Itsuki was the one who assaulted us. You know, it's weird. I don't know.
いつき、考えが浅い。
反省するよ。
But maybe the game is just leading me to think that he's like a traitor. To throw me off, you know, off the scent.
じゃあ、無事にリオ先輩も見つかりましたし、戻りましょう。さてさて、そこでキッチョムさん、生地を買おうとした曲に。
ただいま。
Oh, damn it. I want to hear the rest of the joke. Itsuki interrupted Ayana's routine. Oh, welcome back. See, I found her.
はぐれてごめんなさい。
Glad you're okay. What happened?
途中で怪しい人影をまた見つけたんだってさ。で、俺が来たのに気がついたから、そっちに向かったんだって。
It's a nice lie there. Really? Did you lose it?
見間違いだったみたいで。
I see. I think you should be a bit more careful from now on.
ごめんなさい。
It's okay. So then there really was someone here beside us. Kamiya seemed to be staring at Itsuki. I wonder if something happened between those two.
で、イグサ先輩たちは何のお話を？
Oh, I was listening to her stand-up comedian impressions.
渋いね。
No, not really.
まだまだあるよ。
Ayana seemed to be back to normal. I wonder if that thing earlier was just a random fit after all. Now that we were all assembled, it might have just been the time to ask Ayana what exactly happened to her there in the toilet. But everyone seemed to have a hard time bringing it up. Something big ought to have happened. Or maybe they were just unconsciously trying to avoid any further scares. Turned to Komiya to see a weird stuffed animal in her hands. I don't think she had that before. This weird thing? My apologies. She gave me an indignant look. Okay, she seemed to really like her creepy thing. Ayana, is that thing supposed to be cute? Oh yeah? Okay, apparently it was supposed to be cute after all. I didn't see it, but Komiya dexterously attached a stuffed animal to her belt and faced us.
それで戻ってくるとき、小宮さんとこの後のこと話してたんだけど。
Yeah?
私聞いてないですよ。
ごめん、後で話すからと思ってさ。どうせ手詰まりな感じだし、ちょっと怪奇七不思議のこと調べてみないかって。
怪奇七不思議。
Ayana parroted his words back.
ほら、怪奇七不思議って学園にとってもミナテュールさんにとってもやたら絡んでるしさ。案外そこに手がかりがあるかもよ。
Yeah, maybe. Although I felt he had an ulterior motive here.
どう？反対意見が多そうなら潔く諦めるけど。
I guess I've got nothing against it. I mean, what else are we gonna do, you know?
私も別に。
We're running out of ideas here.
私もちょっと怖いけど。
Yesterday she was totally into it. I guess a lot has happened today.
可決かな。じゃ、順々に調べてみようか。
Oh, you actually have like a list? Samika behaved like a child before a field trip. Seems she was pretty into the idea.
じゃあ、ベターなところで音楽室の回帰から行こうか。
Okay, I'm not too knowledgeable about these, so you take the lead, Itsuki.
綾菜先輩、私も井草先輩もいますし、大丈夫ですよ。あ、なんなら手をつないでいきませんか？
Oh wow. She slapped her hand away. That happened when Sumika tried taking Ayana's hand. Ayana knocked Sumika's hand off with a scream. She then gasped and shifted her eyes to Sumika.
ごめんなさい。私、ずうずしかったですよね。こういうのはもっと仲良くなってフラグを立ててからじゃないと。
Flags. It's a game reference, just so you know.
これからゆっくり攻略していきますよ。というわけで、私ちょっとおとなしくしてますね。
She seemed to be trying a bit too hard to make it seem like it was nothing. But something happened there.
ごめんなさい。
Bad memory, maybe?
本当にすみかちゃんは悪くないからいいってことです。
As outwardly cheerful as she was, Sumika moved closer to Komiya with a somewhat miserable air about her. I don't know, are you sure you're okay?
なんか自分でもよくわからなくなってきちゃった。
I wasn't sure what to say. I mean, what do you say, right?
せっかく仲直りできたのに。
I couldn't help reaching out and patting her head. Ayana flushed and silently thanked me, with a hint of remorse about her. After that, we took some distance from each other and followed Itsuki into the music room.
音楽室 の怪奇七不思議といえば、一人でに鳴り出すピアノとかですかね。
We got a baby grand piano in the music room? Man, I'm signing up for band next year. So we get turned to Itsuki the moment we enter the room.
定番だね。でもこの学園は少し違う。
Although judging by the rest of the facilities, it seems like that's where all the money went into. I decided to keep my mouth shut and listen to the two. I wasn't too knowledgeable about the whole 7 mysteries of the school business. I gave Komiya and Ayana a look. The former was curiosity looking all around the classroom, while the latter just listened to the two speak with obvious anxiety on her face.
学園か。あるよね。
Oh god, not the hymn. Itsuki started in a cheerful tone.
ミナティウル祭でも歌った曲ですね。
そう。あれのピアノ演奏。今は準備会の人間が必ず弾く決まりになってるよね。
そういえばそうですね。
Indeed. Someone from the committee was playing today too. I didn't know it was a rule though.
でも、数年前まではそうじゃなかった。
Wait.
なんでだと思う？
Wait, this is a mystery? This is stupid. This isn't a mystery.
何か問題が起こったからですか？
Thinking about it normally, Sumika's guess was pretty reasonable.
そうだね。じゃあ、その問題ってな。
Itsuki asked another question. Well... I don't know. No one wanted to play? Someone died. Or something. I didn't really know anything, but that sounded like enough of a mystery, right? I mean, come on, this is pretty reaching as for a great mystery of the school.
そうだね。
Oh. Itsuki answered my question in a joking tone.
死人が出たんだよ。
I continued to listen.
ミナテュール祭の前日だったらしい。放課後に残って練習をしていた男子生徒がいきなりわけのわからない上事を言ってそのまま窓から飛び降りたらしいんだ。
Okay, I retract my previous statements. So, yeah, that sounds pretty crazy. Like, why would he jump to his death? I glanced at the window. It was still evening outside. A male student playing piano in the classroom. But then the sound suddenly ceases, and after a few moments, the sound is broken by a demented scream. As you turn to see what's going on, you see a student rambling nonsense, his eyes empty as the void. And raving so, he staggers toward the window. With not a hint of second thoughts, the student jumps outside. I imagined how the episode could have played out in my mind.
それ以降、担当は準備会の人間に決まり、放課後に残って練習するのは禁止になった。
Whoa. Tsuki's voice put me back into reality. If that was how it went down, I guess the student in question must not have belonged to the committee. Even if we consider that it really happened, how does it make sense to give the committee members such preferential treatment?
さあ、何かあった時の管理が楽なんじゃないの？
Maybe. Apparently Itsuki didn't know much about that part either. That wasn't very convincing as far as I was concerned.
ま、そういう話があったから、放課後に学園歌のピアノを練習していると、その男子生徒に殺されるって噂はある。
Oh man, I should have taken those lessons.
それで、そのお話に何か今の手がかりはある？
Probably not, but it sounds cool, right? And I was only listening till now, obviously unnerved, spoke up. She's like, yeah, this is cool and all, but this has nothing to do with what's going on.
そうだね。一応この話も、ミナテュール祭の前日ってことと、
Maybe we can open this window.
時間帯が今くらいなんじゃないかな。
It's worth a shot, right? Itsuki made a sinister smile. He enjoys this stuff too much. He was enjoying himself a bit too much, I feel. I should just write these games.
試してみる？俺、弾けるよ。
You can play the piano? You never told me that. I had to clutch my sleeve in response to Itsuki's joke. Itsuki has like a weird sense of humor.
興味はありますけど、綾菜先輩が怖がってますし、実演はやめておきましょう。
Although to be fair, is the one playing the piano the one who gets killed? So, you know, we could just sit there and listen, we'd be okay, right? Sumika probably noticed Ayana's reaction, came to the rescue.
やるなら一人で試せばいいよ。特に何もなさそうだし。私たちは次に行くから。
Komiya also joined our side.
冗談だよ。ごめん、彩菜ちゃん。
ごめんね。やっぱりこの状況は少し怖くて。
I can't blame you. Let's go check another room already. Hey, what's next on our mystery list? After examining one of the mysteries, we left the room.
来ました。こちらも定番。理科室ですね。
Oh, let me guess. Someone died in a lab experiment, right? Experiment gone, Ari? Sumika spun around as she entered the room. Seemed like she was having fun.
動く人体模型。
Oh man, that would be awesome! Anna mumbled her idea in an anxious voice. The two were in complete contrast to each other.
近からず遠からず
Oh,
かな。
something with skeletons, with bones? Suki answered Ayana.
数年前、この理科室で人体模型にまつわるある事件が起きた。
Whoa.
あ、人体模型は肉がついてるやつね。
Let me guess.
なんだと思う？
It came alive, right? Again with the quizzes. Somebody again seemed to be considering this with the utmost seriousness. Meanwhile, Komiya began inspecting the room on her own again, while Ayana seemed too upset to even begin thinking. I guess that meant either Sumika or I had to answer this again. Well. Came alive. Someone died. Someone died, right?
そうだね。
Man.
正解。
Seemed like this was the foolproof answer as far as this business was concerned.
結論から言ってしまえば、一人の女子生徒が死んだんだけど。
Oh, then they became the Akorsha? Right? I suddenly heard Komiya say Ayana's name behind my back. I turned around to see her guiding Ayana, who seemed like she was about to faint away from us. I thanked Komiya in my heart and faced Itsuki again.
その殺された女子生徒の死体、
Whoa.
内臓が消え去ってたんだ。
Sumika and I both gave a gasp.
まあ、この流れなら、
Ah,
だいたい予想はつくと思うんだけど、
that's disgusting.
彼女の内臓は、すべて人体模型の中から発見された。めちゃくちゃに詰め込まれた状態でね。
That's crazy. The image alone was enough to make me sick. If that was true, the culprit must have been beyond insane.
その事件、犯人は結局わからないままなんだけど、
Yeah?
殺された女子生徒は男癖が悪くて有名だったらしくて、恨みを買ってやられたんだとも言われてるし、生を求める人体模型の七不思議に殺されたんだとも言われてるよ。
Yeah, but that's an inanimate object. I mean, a fly would have more vitality than that thing. I see. This one was seriously fucked up. I glanced at Sumika to see her deep in thought with a serious expression.
ちなみにその事件、
Of course it did.
起こったのはミナティール祭当日の。
Is it safe to say that all these happened on the evening of the miniature festival? The air instantly grew tense in response to Itsuki's words. The evening of the miniature festival. Wasn't that?
今じゃないですか。
Maybe we should get out of this room. The room was still colored in the orange of dusk. At this hour, the last event should be about to start at the gym. Sorry, I had to cough. Not like anything would start with us being the only people here. I haven't seen a single soul. What does it matter when events start? The Akorsha was usually kept in the anteroom. If I open the doors right now, I wonder if I'd find it changed somehow. Or maybe it might jump out at us itself if we die in this room.
ま、あくまで噂だけどね。ただ、相変わらずミナティール祭に関してるってことは、ちょっと気になるかな。
Yeah, Just a rumor.
あれ珍しく真に受けてる
Oh, still gross. Guess the air got to me.
安成がおかしくなったらちゃんと俺がとどめ刺すから。
So, you're gonna kill me just like that? Thought you were my friend. What happened to that? It says, I don't think possession was much related to the story anyway.
話
Komiya came back after noticing our conversation slowing down. I glanced at Ayana to see her looking a bit better, I think. Thanks for looking after her, Komiya. Are you alright, Ayana?
リオちゃんといろいろ話してたら少し落ち着いたよ。
That's
ごめん
fine.
ね、心配かけて。
Anyway, thanks, Komiya.
綾菜と少し話したかったから。それと、
Damn.
手がかりも二人で少し探してみたけど。
こちらも話としてはそれほど手がかりになりそうなものはなかったですね。
I guess we're done with this place then. Still had to admit there was quite a disproportionate amount of unsettling rumors surrounding the Ministry Festival. There was really no way of telling how much truth there was in them, but there must have been at least something to start them all, right? Yesterday I would have just laughed them all off, but having found myself in a fucked up situation like this, I had to reconsider my reasoning a little. Perhaps it wasn't magical or really mysterious in nature, but something might have very well happened during this festival in the past.
それじゃあ次に移動しようか。
Wait, let me guess. Someone died. We all followed after Itsuki.
すみかちゃん、
Ayana addressed Sumika just before she could leave the room.
やっぱり、手、
Oh,
繋いでもらっていいかな。
change of heart? Nice. She was probably still worried about what happened earlier, her voice as timid as I'd ever heard.
行きましょう。バッチリエスコートしますよ。
Sumika broke into a wide grin and taking Ayana's hand, continued onwards. The tube seemed to be alright, for now at least.
安成、
Yes. A silent voice, almost like a whisper, reached me from behind as the other three had moved a short distance away.
綾菜のご両親は、多分、
I think so too.
殺、
Hmm?
でも、綾菜は
Thank
何
God.
も悪くない。
I think so too, but how do you...
さっき、
Oh.
少しだけ、その事件のこと
Do you think her parents were one of the
も
murders?
しかしたらもっと詳しくわかるかもしれない。
I see. I wonder what exactly she had discussed with Ayana back there. And how the hell was that related to what was happening now? But Komiya said nothing more and left the classroom. What was going on here for real?